Alright, so this lock has been sprayed with some kind of oil-based lubricant, probably a WD-40 type of lubrication seems to be the most common one, and this is what happens when that happens. You can see here that this lock, the springs are so bound up in the top that they will not bounce back down into the chambers below because they're frozen because of all this nasty guck right in here. And it's binding up the springs and it's binding up the pins, so that's why this lock cylinder is able to be 100% rotated either direction without a key, actually. So you can see it goes both ways. It just sits right there. Now if we were to tap on this, we might be able to get them to come back down in there and lock up and show that it's locking, that it is locking up, maybe. But that's going to be a pretty difficult task. We might be able to get them to... There we go. Nope. So this lock isn't even working properly at all. So we're going to have to go ahead and take this apart, tear it apart, see what's going on inside, flush it out, and then go ahead and re-lubricate it with something dry like a Teflon or graphite. Okay, so this is going to be a perfect example of why you don't want to use an oil-based lubricant in your locks. You can see we got this really sticky kind of residue stuff right here, so obviously some kind of WD-40 or oil-based lubricant was used in this. You can see this stuff right here. And the spring that's inside of here, I don't know if you can see it barely, but that is not coming out. Basically, the detent right here is nice and springy. That should come out, and then that spring should come out, but it's not coming out because it is just goobered in there with all that stuff. So when we pull this out, we can just see all the crud and gunk and nasty stuff that's built into this. You can see all this nasty stuff right back here, and you can watch what happens to the pins. When we use the key in a normal cylinder, or when you use a regular lubricant, when we remove the key, all the pins should drop back down, and we can see that that does not happen. So that means they're not moving freely. Just simply inserting this key in here is somewhat difficult, and you can see it's just a sticky mess. So we're gonna have to clean this out with some carb cleaner and or some brake clean, I mean, and then re-lubricate it with a proper lubricant, dry lubricant. Anything that's dry, graphite or Teflon are the preferred dry lubricants. So we'll go clean this up and then we'll put it back together and we'll show you the difference here. You can also see all this stuff caked on the back of this tailpiece, making everything operate very slow, sluggish. I'm sure it operated great once they put it in there the very first time, but after a year or two, this is what it's going to turn into. It's going to turn into a black sludge and jam things up. Okay, so simply just spraying that with some brake clean and washing it off. You can see the brass color is coming back. We washed off all the gunk. The return spring here, that retainer pin spring, decided to come out right away, and even before any lubrication is added, with absolutely no lubrication whatsoever, we can see that the pins operate nice and smooth. That's how they should work. And a good dry lubricant will only aid in that. Notice how they don't stick at all. So that's why we don't want to use any kind of oil-based lubricants in any of the locks. So for more information, check out the website below.
Hey guys, it's the end of the video. You know, help me out and help me help you out. Right below the description box right here is a red subscribe button. Subscribe to me and then you're going to get the latest and greatest information that I put out. Sometimes it applies to you, sometimes it doesn't. You know, it's just going to at least let you know that we're putting out new and current information. And then right over here is a thumbs up button. Give me a thumbs up. Help this video rank higher in the searches for the search terms that you're using, and let other people be able to see this. You know, that's the best way you can help. Interact. Leave a comment. I will get back with you if I can and try and help you answer your questions. But the more you interact and post this to Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and spread this through the social media, the more that allows me to be able to help do more videos. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And subscribe, share, and like. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it.